on 1st of February, Nirmala Sitharaman is going to make major announcements in the union budget. Now, coming to the real estate sector, what kind of expectations, what are the demands or suggestions that you'd like to make in the union budget for the real estate sector?
Infrastructure would formulate to be the core, because as infrastructure improves in tier 2, so we would see a better demand and better push, as the metro cities pricing has already increased considerably. So looking at that, tier 2 and tier 3 become all the more important markets. And as the connectivity to these tier 2 and tier 3 towns improves, I'm hoping that a better infrastructure spend would result in better demand in those markets. So I think as the road infrastructure, though this government has in last 10 years spent considerably and improved road infrastructure, we would expect that the spend to increase further, and hope that there is a broader allocation and broader spend in the overall scenario. Also, one of the key things that we're looking at is the affordable category to be the limit of 40 lakhs to be increased to a crore, so that there is better funding and better incentives to the developers as well as the consumers, so they can get home loans at lower cost. I feel already the land pricings have increased so much that at 40 lakhs, literally it is not possible to build anything. So even if that cap is there at 40 lakhs, eventually the customer is not getting anything. So if the capacity or the cap of the affordable housing is increased, then there'll be more payouts and more interest subsidies that people can avail. And also, as a developer, there'll be more tax breaks and incentives to do affordable segments. So therefore, people will get into more of real estate development in the affordable sector. Because currently, as we speak, there is not much development in terms of affordability benefits that any of the developers is able to avail. So, rationalization of GST on construction inputs can really help reduce the project cost. Definitely, if the taxation bracket of 12 lakhs can be increased, so that will leave more money with the people, and henceforth they can plan their housing needs as and when they have more money in their hands. So, and also if there is a reduction in stamp duty, which can actually lead into better demand as a whole, because uh, there will be more transfers and they can actually liquidate their agricultural land holdings and invest into industrial and residential. So as a whole, I would say that when the stamp duty decreases, definitely the number of transactions would increase. Home loan segment, I would say, has a greater impact as well, because it's generally the customer opts for long-term loans when they are buying a home purchase, when they purchase are related to their homes. So if the interest reduction can come down to maybe 5%, I think that would be a master move from the government. Other than that, I would say project financing side, definitely banks have been aggressive in giving out loans to the customers. So that's kind of been very heartening to see. Simultaneously, some procedure can come into place where the approvals at the developer end can be made fast, so that the project timeline can be reduced, and once the timelines are reduced, the overheads on the project can be reduced, and eventually the product can be made more economical and viable. Yes, definitely. There we have seen considerable uptake in the luxury segment in the past couple of years, predominantly because the market has been excellent, I would say, in terms of demand. And typically, we feel that a lot of developers had shifted their minds towards luxury housing. So there was a better supply as well. So as a whole, I would say in terms of luxury housing, from the budget standpoint, we see that overall the demand is slowing down, and we will see as the time progresses that there will be a shift from luxury uh, to the affordable segment in near term, at least. So from policy standpoint, I don't think there is much which can be done in the luxury sector. So I think for us, we are in the mid-level to upper-level segment market as we speak. So the markets shift we will see is that there will be a lot of shift towards the tier 2 and tier 3 markets, and we are exploring opportunities across northern India and in these markets where people have disposable income, and they are ready to kind of take up and move into a more gated societies. So that's one direction that we hope and we expect to grow at least by 20 to 30% in terms of the top line revenues. And
So when you say that you expect to grow, is it about the company or about the complete industry, real estate sector you're talking about?
This is specific to my company, but as a sector, we still hope that the sector grows at 6 to 7% typically. So I'm hoping that the sector continues to perform and be the star segment in near term to long term future.